decades. Since 2002, these two teams have met in 3 AFC championship games, with New England getting the better of Pittsburgh all 3 times. And you think of the Lombardi trophies, with New England winning last year. Each of these franchises has 6 trophies, tied for the most in the entire league. Now a pass dropped off here for James White, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Wrong fucking man.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
No, I didn't even try to make the pass. I actually hit 2 buttons at the same damn time.
How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
I saw X open. No, I saw X open, and then for some reason I hit circle and lobbed that bitch.
Switzer on the return.
It's a normal phone? Or is it YouTube? Isn't it?
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, you got Tom Brady. You should at least get 9 wins. You should at least get 9 wins, sir.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
By week 4,
on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I made my decision by then.
We'll know.
By week 4. But like, you know what? I can't even do nothing with Tom. Tom just out of my league.
What time does the movie start, Crystal?
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run
pass baby, I'll be safe.
Side of Smith-Schuster complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Yep.
I'm surprised she's taking it. Was she?
Yeah, that's. She trying
to. I take it to the movies all the time.
Mommy, daughter.
She was like. She go? Yeah, she goes. She might be a little jealous.
Mommy, daughter time. What the fuck?
He'll find Smith-Schuster again, and they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there? Swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
Golden child.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space.
Oh my God.
He's free going down the left
you see
side.
that shit.
It's a foot race.
No, that's it. I'm about to.
Man, that's
What you get a little pick?
Nah, man, a lot of broken tackles.
Yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense.
Oh, quit trying to hit stick everybody.
Nah, that wasn't even me. I ain't trying to hit stick. I learned my lesson.
Because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
There we go. That's 14-0.
Fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Yeah, because he broke like 3 down tackles.
And it comes out to the 25.
Yeah.
That dude wanted Tariq Cohen for 2 firsts and James Conner. I like, no, I'm good. Because I already know what Cohen can do.
Say what?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And James Conner, but I didn't. I don't draft, man. So I don't care about picks.
It does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Man, you should just run up the gut raw.
Go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Dive and make that one user miss, man.
Touchdowns early. Probably probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense.
Everybody run the play.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. First and 10. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Tom Brady X is red too.
First down, here's White, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Ooh, God.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Came to that line, sir. Let me decline this invite. Come on, Raw. Get a score. Get a score. Just get a score.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Look, well, it's going to be a little less than golf and a little more than Nick Foles, right? Wouldn't that be the...
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Well, he blitzing. He double teaming? What is happening? Oh, he coming on quarter blitz. Ooh.
They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
I wonder how many draft picks you got this next draft, Raw.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
In the back. Come on, Rob, get a stop.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On second down, it's Connor. Stays on his feet, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Like, do something different.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oops. Missed that one.
Right back to Connor here on first. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. John Simon in on the stop.
Good stop.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Looking to throw on second down. Roethlisberger.
Enjoy your life.
Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
All speed.
Ready? Like 80.
He'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's going to be brought down by
This
the
is all
face mask.
speed.
Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right
waiting.
away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell
Yeah,
you, I don't want to throw
waiting.
the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Here's Samuels.
Wait.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
I think the Dolphins are the ones too.
For 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make
That's
sure
what I'm
you
saying.
run
I'm
and
like, man,
jog
that's
with
like,
your
your team ain't
offensive line
bad.
in pregame. Get used to the ground
Yeah,
shaking and those big
whatever.
behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those
Yeah,
guys
nobody,
through there.
that I can't
Nice
control.
explosive run.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I can't control that, bro.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
They'll run here with Connor. And now he does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Right. He available.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Rolled out 21-0. Ain't good.
Boswell for the extra point.
Not good.
And it is now 21-0.
Wow.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Yeah. Come on, Rob, put up some numbers. 21-0.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against
No,
is
I'm not playing. No. Pittsburgh, I'm watching the stream.
You know, thinking you're going to get
That's
all
Pittsburgh
these points
against,
in one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have
Pittsburgh against
here,
what's
but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything
Patriots.
either.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Brady. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He just all over.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try to get position for at least 3 points.
To throw here, Roethlisberger, and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
2 people.
Roethlisberger now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Hey! Alert, alert! Beat these 2.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Ooh,
that's going to be caught.
Kick.
A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
No spacing.
Ooh, Khalil Mack.
They'll try to run it. This is Connor.
And
he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Now watching this. 28-0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
So we have come upon halftime in the Sunday night opener from Foxborough. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I guess I've been over here talking to my damn self. Say, man, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can now. I stopped watching the game, man. It ain't watching no more.
Man, You would. I thought my mic was on, man. You wouldn't believe the shit that was going on.
Oh no, I see it. It's bad.
Dog. I mean, man, my man just standing around looking. Then my running backs, my linemen just standing around. They not running.
So you going with your team?
And then he just mossed me. My defense acting like, dog. I mean,
pretty bad.
It's terrible, man. I mean, I guess I need to get a couple of more games underneath my belt because I haven't played enough.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next
drive.
Nigga
been sitting around. He must not have a job.
Really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something
maybe
together.
Say that, or
they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
I see it.
Picked off right around the 43. And to the 43. So down inside
the ball just bouncing around. Then it didn't even hit the ground. It got stuck in between his player's leg. And then somebody just ended up with the ball in their hand.
Wait a minute, somebody grabbed the ball? That sucks.
No, it's like...
These two. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Then he running that same shit over and over.
Able to hit his tight end, Grimble. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed it out to each defender.
I would rather play with the Bears than the Patriots.
Even though it was complete.
I think you tripping. Tell me, it's all about the vision. You got a good, you in a solid division.
Man, you know what?
You should be. I mean, you're taking a loss right now, and I get it. But you should be winning the division.
I'm just
again, it's Connor.
I'm just playing no save to get my gameplay up.
Before they're inside the 25. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Black 80, 44. Here we go.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first
down.
Look
at that shit.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Hey, you said that white boy?
You got me really thinking. I ain't heard that name in a minute though.
I know.
I'm trying to. I don't know, Raw. I mean, Doug.
Trevor Knight.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
77.
Yeah, it sounds like he's been in the league before. Unless his old man been in the league.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Dog, how is he getting? I don't understand. Dog. As long as I've been playing this game, bro, the only wide receivers I know that can get past a cornerback, maybe Tyreek Hill.
Nah, there's a bunch of them.
Okay.
You just don't know. You gotta adjust. You gotta make adjustments to like play the inside, play the outside.
No, man,
he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks
another
one through to extend the lead.
That's all he did. Win the go route. And my man ended up behind him. That's the second, well, actually the third down time. My man keep on ending up behind his wide receivers. I know my wide receivers ain't that damn slow.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Yeah. Look at, oh my God, now an easy fumble? Come on, man. This sounds like a bunch of bullshit going on with this game.
Recovery for a Steelers score.
Dog, it done happen too many times with my cornerback, and I got some fast cornerbacks that they end up behind his wide receiver.
Are you pressing them?
No.
No,
I'm not pressing.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that will extend
I'm not
this
even
big
pressing.
Lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
22?
Dog.
Bro, this is the clock out.
In the end zone.
You wouldn't believe the shit that going on this bitch.
Down. He does get it up past the
this is the guy with the Detroit team, right?
Yeah.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right.
And that nigga, he was cheesing last year.
It's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for first down. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Oh, that's a bunch of gaps, man.
Pick up, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Yeah, just run the ball over. Oh, I mean, not now, but you should have been.
Now 2nd and
4. Always run the ball. You should never bail on the run.
Shit, man, I like running the ball, but shit, when you getting stopped and he packing a line, shit, you got to pass it.
Man.
They stay on the ground.
Look at that shit.
I got more faith in my run.
At the line of scrimmage
I got faith in my run.
No gain on the play.
You can circle people on the outside.
You also got the trust your running back too.
No, you can do some RPOs on him when he doing that stuff that he doing.
Like this nigga stacking big time.
Brady now to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
So that's back-to-back drives.
My tight end went up too damn far.
We look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So good start at field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
I see it. Fuck this man.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I don't trust these niggas in no shade anymore. I don't trust the niggas.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Boy.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete.
All you gotta do is just
physical
catch it.
play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You can do a lot.
You can sit back.
Huh?
I see what plays. I mean, I can tell what he's doing. I just don't like
confusion.
I mean,
I can tell what he's doing. Shit, I can only control one person.
Hold up, coach.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Undercrush. Low ball.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger looks to throw, fires right side. It's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
Go there.
Oh, no, you get destroyed. It's 42-0. It's the 3rd quarter.
Hey, man.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a
just because I
touchback.
done played only a few games, man. I ain't been able to, really get into the game like that,
Pats at the
dog.
line, ready to go.
This
They
nigga,
are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have
This nigga
struggled
here, he
big
been
time in
playing
this game, and they're
since
getting
it
blown
dropped.
out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game.
But you bought the game kind of early too, though.
Well together.
Oh, yeah, I got it, but it's been in my system. I ain't been
You
playing.
need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite
that's the
things. And I
difference.
think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going
Hey,
your
man, don't
playmakers. They
judge
probably
me.
need to do it.
Find
They got
someone
no choice.
that you're used to
What
touching.
a pass
For the fourth time
interference.
tonight,
Jesus
it's an
Christ.
interception. Picked off by Justin Lane, the rookie from Michigan State. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah,
and
for one of the first times all night,
see that in the phone?
As they bury him behind the line,
$1,000 phone.
Loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
I only got it for $700.
Okay. That's it. Right.
Oh, only 7.
On third down,
hey, but don't judge me.
And McDonald
don't
here over the
judge me.
middle. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them
you over there buying $20 cigars.
So much about offense
First
is what you
off,
call hidden yardage. You know, you
I
throw
don't
the ball
smoke
to
that
someone,
often.
they catch
Therefore,
it,
if
and
you
then they
smoke
can make a
stogie,
big play. You know,
I'm
they
gonna
create
enjoy
a
it.
play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that.
Yeah, you are on your phone a lot. And it looks like you're going to get a new phone probably in 2 years anyway.
This is not where you want to
start, baby.
Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for
They're
all
going to come out with a note. They're going to come out with a note 2000 or something. Like, God, see this phone?
The best ones do what we
Nah,
just
man,
saw there.
my wife told me I
Work on
was
positioning the football and helping their team.
Until they make some mistake and do something wrong, just score. Don't pass. He's expecting you to pass.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing right side.
Yes, baby.
Thomas.
In the Steelers.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Yeah.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The future.
Come here, Gabby.
Man, don't trade. Look, I ain't trading with nobody in that division.
He's coming.
I ain't trading.
Brady now on first down. On the left side, a catch by White. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it a second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion.
He's solid.
And that makes us 2nd and 9. Now Brady. Over the middle.
Yeah, he's solid.
The 40. Past the 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Demaryius Thomas.
Demaryius Thomas. 77 yards. And the Patriots able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability.
Ooh.
Extra point good by Gostkowski as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
So I'm going to come over your crib, man, and get that cigar.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought
I'm
down
almost done.
at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Cool.
And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the back and let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL,
Man, after game one.
I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commented
I ain't loyal
3
like that,
games
man,
in a row.
especially to the Patriots.
They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
oh my God,
just don't really
get
do
off
that
the
in the
fucking
NFL.
block.
These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays.
Yeah,
have them
man,
on
but
the
they ain't
move
getting off
on
the
first
block like
down.
they need to.
Toss play, counter. A little juke.
See? That's why I know this nigga been playing too damn long. He's in time to jump strike.
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues.
No, that's the animation, Raw.
Oh, you see that?
That's animation. Yeah, that's animation. It's just a.
Well, my mind don't do that shit.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
You gotta have the right type of running back to do that.
Oh, okay. I guess my running backs ain't shit.
May not.
Well,
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry for your loss.
I appreciate
I don't know
that.
what to tell you, man.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Bottom line,
No, the Vikings just joined the game, I think.
They just want to keep falling forward. And they want to put the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Oh, good luck, because ain't nobody going to trade with Pops. I'm going to make sure of it.
Oh, you gonna make sure of it?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7.
Yeah, I told Pops don't give up nothing. I said, Pops, before you make any trades, holler at me so I can make sure you don't get screwed.
Right. Oh my God.
Damn, wrong.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be
How you gonna? Hold on, bro. How you gonna get on the mic and be like, "God damn, Raw"? I mean, shit.
Huh? What'd you say? First off, I'm not listening to nobody stupid.
First down and more inside the 20.
No.
And he'll finally be taken
How about 99 overall players? There's only 4 of them. Do you understand if there are 4 of them, that means they're rare. Therefore, it's going to cost you a whole lot. If you want to pay that price, who am I to say no to you? But do you think I'm going to do a straight up trade? No.
It's
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's
all about pass. It's all about pass rush. It ain't about coverage.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it
Exactly.
away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
I'm never trading them. That's what I'm saying. Like, you would have to be something like astronomically stupid, but I'd be like, you know what? I'll think about it.
Roethlisberger being chased out left. And it's Roethlisberger, their captain.
You told the Jags?
I thought about trading Pops to Charlie Hill because I know you want him.
Pops don't want him. I already asked him.
Oh, okay.
He don't, man.
I hope
Pops, y'all
took
think y'all know?
ass
Ain't
out.
the same Pops. He don't even pass the ball that much unless he just down completely. He runs.
Now it's the backup Rudolph. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always.
How you doing, Ezel? How's it going, buddy?
And this 3rd down looking
Since you
very
get on here
tough
talking
after the
shit.
holding penalty. 3rd
I'm
and
just sitting down here watching. I was sitting down here watching the TV, man.
shotgun snap for
They
Rudolph.
were like, man, I see Raw getting the last here. Let me go and get on here. Talk some shit.
Russell up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the
Let's see
15.
what the hell's going
Calling
on.
a gain of 12 with a first down due
Hey,
to the
man,
previous penalty.
honestly, I think he
Just 2 minutes
pulled
remaining here
a
in the
couple
fourth
of
quarter
cheese
of what has
plays
been
on
a
him.
one-sided
Oh, I
affair.
was about to ask you.
No, I don't think so.
No, man, he was
I think
cheesing
Raw's
last year.
coverage is just pretty bad.
No, my coverage ain't bad.
DJ already said he cheese.
Yeah, he was cheesing last year.
Ball as we get you reset.
Bro,
I told Raw that Raw got the shooting contest in the first quarter. I said, don't do that.
Bro, I lie not to you. I lie not to you, man. There's no way on multiple occasions his wide receivers should get past my cornerbacks. If I'm not even pressing, his wide receivers should not get past my quarterbacks. A corner.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
No.
Penalty markers
No.
down on the field.
I got Tyreek Hill.
They might be backing up a bit here to start the
He'll run
drive.
step for step with people.
This is going to put them
Like,
back with not great
if
field
they go so
position.
far,
So they
he'll
really
be
got
step for
zero
step with
benefit
people.
at all, right?
That's what I'm saying. This is it's a certain way that I know the defense play for that. Yeah, I mean, because I see people go step for step with people too. That's all I got.
On first down, Brady. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught one-handed. Pulled it in. Give him 32.
Man, Trubisky release is so slow. He can't even lob the ball.
Near midfield for first and 10.
Just somebody on there.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Oh,
and the Steelers pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Well, you know what?
Who else is in that? Who else in that draft? Who's in that draft?
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback.
But he went number one overall.
He's out for the
In
whole
this case, though,
year.
I just got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Oh my God! Man, my line can't block.
And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. That'll go as a loss.
He's running a cut. It's a cover
He's doing a lot of damn blitz.
And then what you do?
I'm looking at him now. He's running the exact same thing when last year. He's running cover 4 drive, attention, the D line, and he's running the safety. Watch.
So when he do that, why don't you audible to move his people back around and make them readjust again? By the time we try to readjust,
it don't work.
It don't work.
It's not gonna move. It's gonna be audible.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it don't work.
I guess. I mean, look.
Yeah, big gain still.
I'm sorry for your loss, bro.
I played him once before.
Bud Dupree and the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
That's what I'm saying. I've been told him that.
You should, but you should. I'm telling you.
You should,
but you can't.
Nah.
Exactly. I know exactly.
Watch it. Raw didn't run no counter plays. Raw didn't run no draw plays. Raw didn't do. I'm telling you, you can do no draw plays, no counter plays. I only tell you do inside zone. There are different types of runs that will go against defense.
Why would I do a draw play or a counter play and hit the ends as fast as fuck? They already getting past my line.
If they're going around your line, it's a draw play going straight up.
Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Pittsburgh, it's a fantastic start.
Tom Brady got victory.
He don't even let it pop wide.
Next week. Meanwhile, for New England,
everything.
they obviously fall
I'll play that in
I'm not saying that what y'all said is wrong. What I'm saying is Raw did a bunch of the same stuff the whole game, and that's not helping. That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta at least try to change it up to the point where if you lose to 40 something, you gotta keep going.
He runs the same thing as last year. He was doing the same shit.
He did the same shit last year. I know what he's talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. He was burning it with golden tape, bro. But there's no way, dog.
No, there's no way, man. No way. I'm looking at this shit like, come on, this shit can't be.
Well, if you don't want Tom Brady,
nah, it ain't Tom Brady ain't the problem. I just hate playing against cats I can't trust. Play the game right, man.
I knew he was cheese when DJ got alright, man. I played. It's gonna be different.